How's it going, everybody? Right now, we are just getting ready to try and grab a virtual queue reservation for Tiana's Bayou adventure. We are about a minute and a half away. I'm gonna show you this whole little process, then we'll talk a little bit more about it. But again, minute basically away from hopefully getting this virtual queue. All right, so we are using the world clock here, and I have made an entire video about this. I'm going in right now, virtual queue. So I'm gonna show you. Join virtual queue, and then we gotta basically confirm our party. All right, here we go. So we are waiting. We have 5 seconds. Are you refreshing?
All right, I'm done refreshing.
I'm refreshing.
Refresh. I got it.
Did you?
I got it.
Oh, nice. What group did you get?
We got 101. Baby.
Nice.
We ride in Tiana's.
We got it. Very cool. Okay. So, sorry, I know that's probably a little weird, but that's what we have to do. So we used a separate device. Now, again, they operate on the world clock. So that's why we were doing that way. So I basically had mine just in front of me. I know I didn't show the camera there, but just clicking refresh. And the second it gets to 1, you can actually go ahead and try and get in. AP was able to do 1 o'clock as long as you had a park reservation at any of the parks, because MK sold out like immediately. We did end up getting it, which is awesome. Nicole is great at doing the virtual queues. I'm okay at it, but we always use the world clock. That is the best way to do it, and then getting it like right on the spot. So we are just getting ready to leave right now, and I want to point out that the Tron virtual queue is still available, and I've been talking about that, where I feel like it's available for like pretty much until the 6 p.m. close for the resort guests, but that's crazy. We have made it here to Epcot, weirdly enough. The plan is to basically take some sort of transportation over to Magic Kingdom, because we are ending today at Epcot to do our test track video, which is the other video we're recording today. But we got kind of shiced parking. We're in Crush 206, but we're like all the way on the end, which is kind of a bummer. But either way, we're gonna make our way over to Epcot, or no, we're gonna make our way to Magic Kingdom right now. And then tonight, we'll be coming back here. I did see in the app, Nicole was showing me, Tiana's is actually not boarding. It hasn't been boarding for about the past 20 or 30 minutes. It said boarding is paused. So let's hope we get on today. Plus, it's very warm, so hopefully things are moving out there. I did bring the UV umbrella just in case as well. We're looking at the bus transportation. We were gonna take the bus there and the monorail back, but I don't know which one takes you to Magic Kingdom. So it does say please use monorail at entrance, I think for these 4 is my guess. So we have these resorts over here, these here. It does go to Animal Kingdom and Studios, but it does look like the monorail, that's how you're gonna actually get over there. So I think your only way to get to Magic Kingdom and all those is to actually take the monorail, so you can't take a bus here, interestingly enough. Also, the minivan picks up right here, right next to all of the buses. I was actually just seeing something online. I'm almost positive this sign right here is new. I'm not 100% certain, but I think I just saw that. So ironically enough, we got to see the new Epcot sign. We are actually going to check in, just because I'm not sure if it's gonna be weird about checking in with the AP preview and whatnot. You do get like the park hopping after a certain hour, and I don't know, there's all these things to it. I just wanna be safe. There's no line, so we're literally gonna go ahead, check in, turn around, and then head onto the monorail. All right, what's up, Epcot? All right, see you later, Epcot. We are gonna leave. Again, I don't think we had to do it, but we're like, you know what, let's just be safe, because the way things were worded for this preview was a little bizarre, and we didn't want to risk it. So either way, just so you are aware, today it is 92 degrees, real feel 102. 10 degree difference in real feel to the actual temperature. Just so you guys understand that when it does say, hey, it's gonna be 90, 91 in June or July, it's not 90, 91, it's like 100. So keep that in mind if you guys are traveling in the summers. We have waters, Gatorades, electrolyte pouches. We are stocked and ready to go. Either way, first monorail is here. I think we gotta wait for another one though. It's pretty busy. This isn't really going to affect you because it's all gonna be kind of the same, but we were just seeing Tiana's is still down, and I have some friends on Instagram that actually were pointing out that they got evac'd off and they were given return vouchers for today only for their AP preview, and they said they are able to redeem it for today only if it reopens. So there's no guarantee that it opens. So we're actually going to go ahead and do our test track video right now. Again, you guys aren't really gonna notice much of a difference other than this little bit that I'm kind of putting in here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, do our test track video, and then hopefully Tiana's comes back up. I have been hearing nightmare and horror stories about the operations of that ride. I'm very nervous that we're not gonna get on. I've been hearing like multiple people getting evac'd. I don't know, and I've heard some people say that, oh, well, they're doing that to test the evac process. I don't think that's the case. I don't think they're gonna leave people out in the heat, number one. Number two, I don't think that they would like screw up people's like previews like that. And number three, I also just think like, because it's an old infrastructure, they wouldn't need to like test the evac process. I think they would already know that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But either way, we're gonna go ahead, like I said, do this video now. And my thoughts and reviews on Tiana's is not, I mean, I'm not here to make like any judgments on it yet, right? Like if the ride is amazing, the ride is amazing. And I will totally admit to that and anything. I'm just saying the operations from an outsider right now, I am seeing a lot of problems. We are back to our video for Tiana's. We just got called for our reservation. They were on 92 to 99 as we were finishing this video over here. And now we just got called as we are walking through the monorail. So perfect timing. We're heading over. Hopefully no more issues. There are some weather things I'm seeing, some storm clouds back there. Let's hope that isn't a problem though. Finally, let's go ride Tiana's Bayou adventure. All right, we are at the TTC. So now we need to go to the other side there to get over to the actual Magic Kingdom. Does anybody know why it smells like jalapenos inside of the TTC? Every single time we walk this, it always smells like jalapenos. What is it? All right, well, welcome to the hottest park in all of Disney World, Magic Kingdom. We were actually here not too long ago. I think we can actually still get a virtual queue for Tron.
We're here, 181.
Did you get us?
I just got us.
Okay, well, we just got a Tron virtual queue too. So yeah, you can see it is still available and it is 4:56.
No Big Thunder today.
No Big Thunder?
Down all day.
Oh gosh, I feel like every time we come into the park, we've had a notification.
It
was Seven Dwarfs, I think the past 2 times. Now today, Big Thunder. That's crazy. Now that we are all checked in, got a boarding reservation there for Tron again, which is like, that's great, but I feel like I've told you. Oh, hold on. I think they said something about like a flag retreat or flag something ceremony. I don't know. Today is Father's Day, by the way, so happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Now, we're gonna check out the Main Street Confectionery really quick because I want to see if they have the one treat that I've been looking for. It is like the mint chocolate chip sandwich thing. That is not ice cream, which today would have been a great day for it to be ice cream. The AC, beautiful. Okay, let's go check. See if they got. Oh, I see it in the actual display case. I was gonna say I see it on the display. You think they actually have it? What do we do? Do we get it and save it? Is it gonna melt?
It's gonna melt.
But I don't want it right now. I don't want like, you know, that sweet cream right now in the heat. So we were informed you actually can mobile order and then just kind of pick it up later. And I guess I totally forgot. Confectionery, I think, does allow that. So we'll see if we can get a later time mobile order to pick that up. They are doing something down there. The band is playing and they are in front of the flagpole right now. So it looks like they are doing something over there. They said it's a tradition. I don't think I've ever actually seen that. But we do have to get to our reservation. I do not want to be late. I assume they won't allow you to come in past your time. And I think we're still fine. I think they were topped out at 102 or 103. Again, we're 101, so we have quite a while before we kind of end the line there. Looks like the ducks are either in the water or in the shade for today. It is still pretty hot for 5 p.m., by the way. It is going to stay pretty warm here. I know they added fans to the queue because I think people are like passing out. So I'm hoping it's either shaded, which I don't think it's going to be any more shaded, to be honest. But I do hope there are some fans kind of cooling us down. Here are your wait times, by the way. Seven Dwarfs now is the longest in the park at 50 minutes. That is nothing. Virtual queue still open. Disney, it is 100 degrees out. Why are these fans not on in here? For real? It is like super hot in here. Why are these fans not on? There it is. The ride is operating and working as intended. Let's hope that it is up and operational when we go on And again, that we have no storms. Here we go, heading in right now. I wonder how long the line is going to be. I'm hoping it's not too bad. At least it's not out here. That's a start. All right, so there was 2 checkpoints pretty much immediately here. And you do come to the left of the bushes. The train there is to the right. So this is interesting. They actually have touch points now right under this like bridge area. So that is unique. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one out here. So here we go. We are in line for our AP previews of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Exciting stuff here. Now we just need to hopefully, you know what? This is actually decently shaded. I'll give them credit for that. It's still very hot. I don't know if there's any fans out here though. Honestly, I feel like I'm more excited for you to ride this ride than I am because I feel like you are a pretty big Tiana fan. And I feel like, you know, you haven't been coming to Disney since you were a kid. So like, I feel like Splash wasn't this like kid, like thing that you rode as a kid. But instead, like, it got rethemed, and it's like, all right, so I feel like...
Something I love.
Yeah.
I feel like Splash almost has, like, a special place for me. Because my first Disney trip was to California, Disneyland. And this was, like, one of the first rides I went on. And I didn't know much about Disney. And I'm like, whoa, there's, like, animatronics, and there's this, and there's that. And, like, I went home trying to explain it to people, like, watching these YouTube videos of, like, Splash Mountain. So when we moved here, like, I loved Splash, but not for the theme, just because it was, like, the only Disney ride I knew. So even though, like, Splash has a special place, I'm so excited for, like, the Tiana retheme, because I love Princess and the Frog, I love the movie, I love Tiana, so I think combining, like, this first Disney memory with something I love is gonna be really great. Plus, I'm a sucker for a water ride, so, like, that's 3 for 3 for me.
Definitely agree, a nice water ride right about now would be nice. Plus, again, I do think, like, Tiana getting her own ride is cool. I do wish that they would have made their own attraction for her instead of a retheme, because I feel like she is so popular that they could have ultimately done her own ride and not just, again, a retheme here. But that is what it is, and at this point, I'm just excited to try it out, and I'm hoping the ride delivers. They don't even have these AC things going right now. What the heck? Turn it on.
I don't know about you, but this music always has me glowing like a firefly. Lucky for us, we have the Riverbank Royals with Gonna Take You There.
That's kind of fun. So as you are waiting in line, it's kind of like you're at, or just like listening to a radio station rather. And it's kind of fun. So they kind of come on and they're playing different songs. And they just made an announcement that they are experiencing some issues. Go figure, huh? I don't know. The operational point does seem to be something that is definitely causing some problems. But let's just see if we keep on moving. And another announcement just telling us that they have stopped operations.
If you wish to keep your place in the queue, we invite you to do so. If you would rather visit other attractions, please see a cast member who will direct you to the nearest exit gate. We apologize for this inconvenience and thank you for your patience and cooperation.
Go figure. Holy cow. We're currently sitting on the ground right now, waiting. A lot of people left line. It's a vibe down here, I guess, on the nice hot concrete. No fans. Beautiful. We have started to move. Let me show you the clock, how long we were waiting there. Now that was about 3 or 4 minutes after we stopped. I was like, oh, I should probably time how long it is. So our total wait has been 29 minutes. Yes, 29 minutes, and our stop there was about 22 minutes. Never ever lose sight of what's really important. Is that from the movie?
I think her dad tells her that.
Ah, I see. I've only seen the movie once. Nicole's seen it a few times. But we are almost going into the main entrance, which I feel like you just spit right back out on the other side. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Here is the re-theme inside of this room here. First room in. It looks like you have Tiana's place. Is this like her working area, maybe?
I like produce and like the garden outside.
I was gonna say, it looks like. Do you think it's like her like working space? Is it like her like house? I don't know what this spot's supposed to be. Is this part of the restaurant then?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little crops outside are cute.
Yeah, I did see like some peppers over there, over by like the children's garden. What was that?
Is it like celery or something?
I saw peppers. Also over there it says farmer's market and break room. So I wonder if that's a part. Yeah. There was no AC in there, by the way, but there were like those machines and they were actually on. That thing there, one of those was on inside of that room. I do feel like when the line is moving, it does consistently move, but I think that's because, again, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, I feel like this ride is a people eater. I feel like number one, it can hold a lot of people, and number two, it churns through people pretty quick. I feel like with all of the log flume rides, you're kind of loading them up, kind of multiple typically at a time, and you can see a good number of people, so it's kind of just like always flowing. Now that we are up top, let's take a look at the design up here. Here is the break room. Again, we had the sign pointing in this direction. Now we are heading into, again, I think this is the restaurant then. Over here, it looks like we have some of her medals that she has won. It looks like we have, let's see, State Fair. So it looks like there's like a chili pepper up there, a sauce, and then maybe like a plate. So maybe just a few different awards over here. What do we have on the wall here? Some like articles. Looks like her and her dad there. And then, yeah, letters here. So you can see some of the design here. Charlotte and gang. Oh, look, it's Lewis. Lewis is my favorite. And these look like they actually open up maybe in here. Kind of a cool design in here, though. I feel like this room is always kind of overlooked. I feel like the interior of Splash was kind of just like, I don't know, a little bland, I guess, but they did definitely spruce this up a little bit, huh? It looks like they kind of made sure to follow the theme, so you could see this is like Splash Mountain getting converted over, or, you know, it's like as if they were building this area up, so they're using all the photos. It's kind of cool. Oh, this is interesting. So this is like all empty. Salt mines, we're going down. What do we see? This talks about the ceiling, TNT storage. Whoa! What do we got here? Well, it does say Tiana's on there. So what exactly is the full story here? Are you gathering it, or?
I thought the whole thing was like we had to go down the bayou to get some like ingredients or spices for her restaurant. Like we had to go like find.
Okay, so we're like.
Part of the movie whatsoever.
No, but we're going on the bayou to get ingredients for the restaurant.
I thought I read
Okay.
stuff.
What's the point of the salt mine?
Part of what?
The salt mine that we're
Oh
in?
yeah.
Oh.
They had to retheme this cave. So.
Well, we are getting close. Let's hope that it continues on. While we are waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the theme in here. Again, it kind of looks like those are like cranes pulling off like some of the like food boxes there or whatever is inside. We still have some of the like tree stuff that we did have from Splash in here. Alrighty, it looks like we are just about up. Let's go ahead, get in our raft, and let's head down the bayou. Frog! Oh, there they go. Where are we headed? A celebration of family and friends. There they go. Oh my gosh. It has been a while. Is this what we're making? There she is, yep.
Let's join Lewis up ahead and climb some 6 We're going to the bayou.
We are going to the bayou, baby.
Hey, there y'all are. Lewis is up ahead. Let's join him and find a band for our celebration.
Oh, we're bringing a band.
Oh,
I would like to.
we're finding the band. I guess it kind of makes sense, right? They're kind of like pseudo find a band. Oh man. Okra.
Is that Lewis?
Is it? Oh, it is.
And the band's down here.
We are looking for the band.
You are.
Who's this with the eye patch?
Made up.
Oh, is he? Oh man, we do have some storms. Uh-oh. Louisiana gator peppers. Oh.
They're not moving.
Somebody's not moving?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Hopefully there's no issues. Look at 'em. Oh, I see bears. No. About to go down something there.
Play it. stuff like this.
Get ready. Oh, that's us. Oh! Oh gosh. I got a little bit there. Just a little bit.
Firefly.
It's Lewis.
Tiana wasn't kidding, y'all. This nautical band she found can play. Hallelujah.
I don't know. Up, Tiana again.
I would love for y'all to play with
Tiana, you were right. The body is not just what we need.
I guess in this body there is.
They sure can play, but we've got to keep searching high and low.
How long can I go?
Where did our friends go?
Oh my god.
We have to find them.
You feel like we really added water. Oh. We're finding the band. Did you get wet?
I got wet.
Oh, I had to go to the GoPro there for a second. I saw people coming off wet, and you definitely get splashed here as you're coming into the end. Oh gosh! Oh, gotta save the camera there.
I knew y'all would make a big splash at this party. See y'all again.
It smells like beignets or something. Yeah, she's making. Yeah, they have like scents blowing in, I think, from this. Oh,
They're like a sign leading to her beginning.
got a little bit of a hold up here. Let's see what the exit queue kind of looks like here. Let's go see our photo. That was a nice little run. Then we'll talk about it here. Heading over, hopefully the photo works. I've seen people getting it no problem, so I think this is all good to go. So there was a small delay. We're not finding us right now, so I wonder if we already passed. We might have to go talk to somebody. I definitely want to get that in our album here, but I'm not seeing it, so we might need to go talk to guest service, unfortunately. It looks like the line is pretty low right now. Looks like an influx is coming in. I wonder if there was a delay. We got stuck there for a few minutes at the exit there. We were kind of bumping, so I wonder if there was a little bit of a delay. Let's do a little review, that rhymed, of Tiana's here. First row, you get wet. I feel like on Old School Splash, you didn't really get wet, unless we just always had a pretty dry run. But yeah, you definitely get wet on that one. As far as theming and everything goes, I personally like it. I think it's actually well done. I think the animatronics are really nice. I'm a little surprised that you see, I think Tiana only in her like her actual dress, I think once at the end there, where I feel like she's so iconic in her dress, to like not have that is a little bizarre, but I get that they have their own kind of spin on it. There was definitely some dead space in there, which is something I think people were noting, and they said that was a problem, was there was a lot of dead space. I don't think there was as much as people were talking about. I do feel like Splash also had a few spots that were kind of like just like non-existent in a sense. Not like this though. I think they went for more quality and less quantity here, which is fine. But I will say there was definitely some spots that were like, okay, like you're kind of just floating around, and they put maybe like some like Bayou grass or whatever there. And I feel like they definitely could have spruced it up a little bit. They used screens, so they could have just added more screens, in my opinion, to fill that space. But overall, I actually think that was really well done. Did it need to be rethemed? I don't think it totally did, but honestly, I think it's a good ride. I think it was actually a lot better than I feel like the flack that it's getting, and I'll give it credit. It's not a bad ride. It's fun. You get the themes. Story's a little weird. I don't know. Obviously, Nicole is much more a Tiana fan, so we'll get your opinion.
The dress she was wearing at the end isn't in the movie, just so you know. So Dillon said like she's only in the dress at the end, and like he's right, she's in like this like explorer Bayou outfit the whole time, but the dress at the end isn't even like the iconic like green lily pad dress that like Tiana is known for. It was just like a basic dress. So I'm a big Princess and the Frog fan, and I liked the ride. I liked Splash. I think it's fun. And I know it's Tiana's Bayou adventure, but I wish it could have just been more of the movie. Like the whole ride, you're kind of just like looking at different like animals playing down the bayou, and like it isn't part of the movie. And I know it's not the movie. I know it's not the movie, but I wish it could have been more elements from the movie. Like Naveen, we don't see Naveen until the very end scene, and I wish we could have seen him a little bit more throughout, and I wish we could have just seen some more aspects of the Princess and the Frog versus this Bayou adventure. I think the new theme was cute and it was fun. Definitely some dead space, and it's a long ride. So I feel like for it being such a long ride, it needs a little bit less dead space, but overall it's fun and it's Splash and it's a nice water ride.
Well put. And again, I've only ever seen the movie one time, so to me, I guess it's not super relevant, but I feel like if you are a big Princess and the Frog fan, yeah, I guess this is completely different, right? This is Tiana's Bayou adventure. This is not Princess and the Frog, the ride. This is her Bayou adventure. So it is completely different. That is something that you have to keep in mind. So if you're looking for that, do keep that in mind. I also didn't realize that wasn't her dress. I think I was just looking around at everything. So she is, yes, in a dress, but it is not her iconic dress there, which is, I guess, something also to keep in mind there. There are some gripes to it. Is it a 10 out of 10? In my opinion, no. I'd give it maybe like a 7.5. Not too bad. If you had to give it a number, what are you giving it?
I still think it's a fun ride. A lot of dead space, in my opinion, for being such a long ride. I would give it like a 7.8 out of 10. 7.8? Almost an 8.
So I guess our average is about a 7.4 between the two of us. So if you want to go ride a 7.4 attraction, definitely worth it. Again, not a bad ride at all. It just, I could see where the issues are. Can they add more? Probably. I feel like they could easily just add more and like, boom, fix a lot of those problems. I don't think they can make it Princess and the Frog themed though, so that is one thing that is kind of off the table. It is going to be this Bayou adventure. It is also 6:30 right now, and we are heading over to space really quick. You know we love to ride Space Mountain. We're gonna see if maybe Tron will kind of speed up its virtual queue, because that was, again, we were 180. I think they were on like 120 when we were in line, so.
We're at 140 now.
We're at 140? Okay, so we still do have a little bit of time. We may or may not ride it. We have it if we want to. But Space Mountain is 15 minutes. 6:30. So that's kind of nuts, right? Like 15 minutes. I bet you it's not even going to be that. And just so you guys can see, we're at Space Mountain. 15 minutes right there. I went on to Space Mountain with an umbrella, and I came off without one. It fell out of my bag. So we're going to have to contact Disney at some point this week. I'm not gonna wait around. And it was the brand new UV umbrella we just bought. I didn't even get to use it yet. I brought it because I was like, it's gonna be hot if we gotta wait out in Tiana's. Whoops, I was like sitting there. I wear my bag reversed, so I like put it on like the front of my chest and I kind of hold it close to me. And then we were like riding, and then all of a sudden I felt something kind of like roll over, and like it felt weird on my arm. And then I was like, it was kind of weird. And then all of a sudden I feel in my bag, and one of the cup holders, I had an inside cup holder, and it was empty. And I'm like, I'm missing an umbrella now. So that stinks. We are currently heading up to the front to go pick up that treat that we were looking at this morning, or not this morning, when we first got to the park rather. But our Tron queue, like I said, it was 181 was our boarding group. They are like, the cap right now is 151. So we are still 30 boarding groups away. We don't plan on being here super late, so we're pretty much wrapping it up. If it was gonna be maybe 5 to 10 away at this point, we would have stayed, but it's still gonna be quite a while. It's always fun to do a night ride here, but I think that would be almost like 9 or 10. So we're just gonna remove ourselves from the list on the app and then go ahead and finish up here by trying out this treat. Just to show you as well, I didn't point this out earlier, 54 minutes was our entire time from about, I don't know, like 3 or 4 minutes into queue. I didn't start it right away. So it was 54 minutes, so maybe add like 4 more minutes, maybe 58 minutes for start to finish with that 20-something minute delay and getting off the ride. I forgot to stop the timer until we were off the ride. So I would say maybe 50-ish minutes with the delay. So without the delay, you're looking at maybe 30 to 35 minutes if you're out in like that courtyard area. Well, Nicole doesn't love mint. Some things she does, some things she doesn't. So let's see what it looks like.
You know what the smell reminds me of?
What?
Is some of those mint-scented munchlings.
Oh my
Like
gosh, I remember
vaguely
those.
mint kind of chemical.
Yeah.
I'm getting almost like the
Well, let's see it.
Maleficent mint.
We're getting teased over here. I want her to try it first because I feel like I'm gonna like it no matter what because I just like mint things. Is there a face on the other side? Where's the face?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was
I tricked you.
I was like, I thought there was a face to this. Again, I feel like they like run out of it. I wish it was ice cream though. But somebody said it tastes like mint ice cream. It's not cold.
It's not overwhelmingly minty, but it's not very good, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Just super artificial, very heavily sugared buttercream.
We shall bite the ear. It is a little chilled. I don't love that. Bummer. I think very, very sweet. I don't know. There's something weird about it. It's like, it's close to being good, but it's almost like chemically, like the mint flavor in there. I'm surprised you're actually eating it. It's like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't totally taste like mint.
It doesn't.
I don't know. It's weird. Well, unfortunately, it did not deliver this thing. So, I don't know. I'll still probably eat a little bit of it, but it's like, it's a very bizarre treat. Not my favorite and not the mint dessert that I was looking for. Dang, that's a bummer. Yeah, once again, I wouldn't get that. If you like mint flavored things, I wouldn't do that. If you like, I don't know, you're not gonna like it. I really don't think. It's so chemically, there's an aftertaste in there that tastes super fake and again, artificially chemicals. So weird. I don't know. That was bizarre. Anyway, that is it for us here at Magic Kingdom. Hopefully you guys had fun with us tagging along, riding Tiana's Bayou adventure. Again, I was pleasantly surprised. I was reading a lot of negative reviews. The negative reviews that I read, they are warranted. It is a lot of dead space in there, as we kind of already talked about. I do feel like the animatronics are very cool. They're updated, they're nice. I feel like that is a nice part of the ride. The story is a little bizarre, I think. I feel like it doesn't really tell much of a story as you're kind of waiting in line. You just kind of get in and I don't know, you're not totally aware of everything that's going on as far as like the story side of things. But I think as a ride, it felt good. I felt like things looked good. It felt like it was a nice ride. And I think at the end of the day, it's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's definitely a fine ride and I'll ride it again. I have no issues with it. So that's kind of my review of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And hopefully you guys make your own decision. Don't just read everything that you read online and assume that is kind of the end all be all. Make your own decision because it's not as bad as I thought I was going to dislike it. And at the end of the day, I think it was a good one. So either way, thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.